God never wastes the fire. If you're walking through a season where you feel like, metaphorically speaking, you're sitting in the ashes of a forest fire, the ground just charred black, the trees or whatever's left of them, they kind of look like skeletons craning their bare necks toward the sky. I mean, this could be, a relational, emotional, financial, occupational forest fire. But if this is you, you have to hear this. An environmental website called frontlinewildfire.com states this. It says, in the harrowing aftermath of a major wildfire, it may be difficult to appreciate the restorative power in the fire itself, especially when nothing remains to hold the land in place once the rain comes, resulting in flash flooding and mudslides. But you see, it's the removal of what once was. That's the key to all of this. And it continues and says, seeds stored in the forest floor begin to germinate, and some species rely on wildfire for propagation. For instance, the seeds of jack pines and lodgepole pines are sealed by a resinous bond, which can only be cracked open by the high temperatures associated with wildfire. God's design for creation requires fire. You see, in the upside down kingdom of God, death is the seed that's required for new life. Jesus had to die for life to come for us. In the book of Revelation, John prophesied that literal fires are going to fall on the earth to prepare the way for a new heaven and new earth one day where Jesus is going to dwell with his people. And Romans 5 says, not only so, but we also rejoice in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. And hope does not disappoint. Do you see all the things that grow from the charred remains? And one of the last things in this verse, it says, the outcome of the flames is hope. Because suffering is a removal of hope in the things or people that we've placed our hope in above God. So in order to get the hope that doesn't disappoint, we have to first be disappointed with the hopes that we were never meant to place our hope in the first place. Our misplaced hopes in comforts of this world, the relationships, the jobs, the titles, the finances, whatever, it only leads to an eternal disappointment if we cling to them more tightly than we cling to our heavenly hope. And God's sometimes going to remove or destroy the temporal hope so that he can do the character work in us that is going to lead to an eternal hope in life that is truly incapable of disappointing us. So if God says, let it burn, let it burn. He never, ever wastes the flames.